Oh, okay. Thank you, Rugged Mountain Mister. Let's see what this is.
Hi everybody, Rugged Mountain Sister here. Do you remember what was in that package? If not, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, well, I guess you could have just looked at the title. So here it is, the Klymit Insulated Static V Sleeping Pad. So this is going to be a tag team review with the Rugged Mountain Dad, and he's going to be taking the next round.
So in the 3-pad review switcheroo, we reviewed 3 pads, the Sea to Summit, a Big Agnes pad, and the Outdoorsman Lab pad. Now the thing is, that's 3 pads total, and there's 4 of us. So for the longest time, I had in my Amazon cart a Big Agnes AXL insulated sleeping pad. And I was looking at this one because it was similar to our Aircar Ultra. However, it was much lighter, like 9 ounces. But the more I read reviews, I just didn't have a great feeling from them. And there was also the price tag. It was around, for the size we were going to get, around $106. And just with those 2 things combined, the price tag and the reviews, I just didn't feel that confident about purchasing that one. So I went back to looking, and I came across this Klymit pad. Now, one thing that caught my attention about those reviews was there were several people on there that were saying how long these pads lasted them, some 4 and 5 years at times. So that was pretty impressive. And then I got to looking at the specs, and they were really pretty good. So I thought I would give it a shot. So I'd seen these pads a lot, but one thing that always just turned me away for some reason, I didn't really like that design that much, and I don't know why. It was just a look thing. I didn't know that it would be particularly comfortable. But with those reviews, I went ahead and gave it a shot. So we've taken all of our own measurements on this one too, and here's the Rugged Mountain Sister to tell you what those are.
So here are the specs for the Klymit Insulated Static V Sleeping Pad. So the length is 70 inches and the width is 22.5. The thickness is 2.5 and its packed length is 8.5 inches. The width is 5 inches. The weight is 24.5 ounces. And it has a claimed R value of 4.4, which is higher than all the other ones that we have. Lastly, it claimed only 10 to 15 breaths to blow it up. We'll see if that's true or not.
So let's take a closer look now at the pad. Here it is in the pack. It's got a drawstring on it. One thing, they didn't put the little handy handle on the back of this, so it's just a small thing, but it makes a difference sometimes. So here we go, we'll roll it out. So this one's more of an updated model. Apparently they made a big change on their valves. And so one thing I think that's pretty cool about all these pads is they all do their valves differently, but they all work. So this one is pretty unique. I hadn't seen one like this before. So here's what it looks like. It's just a single valve. So this is the inflate setting here. And when you're ready to deflate it, you just push right there, and this whole thing pivots open, and all the air comes rushing out. You can leave it like this to roll it up, and then when you're ready to inflate it, just push that back through, flip it around, and lock it into place. Now let's see how many breaths this thing takes to fill up. Okay, well, we are ready for the testing now. We've got our measurements taken, took a temperature reading of the air, got a temperature reading of the concrete floor, got a temperature reading of skin and shirt, and then got a temperature of the pad itself. So the Rugged Mountain Sister has sacrificed 20 minutes of her time for you so that you can learn more about this pad. Now, for just a quick reminder and comparison, the Outdoorsman Lab pad had an R value of 2.2. The Big Agnes AirCore Ultra pad had a R value of around 3.1, something like that. The Sea to Summit had an R value of 4.2. Now, this Klymit Static V pad has a proclaimed R value of 4.4, so it has the highest. So let's see how it did. So it turns out that the Klymit pad came somewhere between the Big Agnes pad and the Sea to Summit pad. Even though it claimed a higher R value, it didn't quite return the same results that the Sea to Summit did, but they're still pretty respectable. And then here's the kicker. I got this pad for $53, so it was cheaper than both the Big Agnes and obviously the Sea to Summit. And then comfort-wise, the Rugged Mountain Sister put it up there right with the Sea to Summit as one of her favorites. She thought it was pretty comfortable. So there's our conclusion. With respectable numbers and with a great price tag, I think the Klymit Insulated Static V sleep pad is a pretty good buy. Well, everybody, that's it for the Klymit Insulated Static V sleeping pad. Hope somebody out there found this useful. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a great day.